Money, back with another video to help you guys out getting those work from home jobs, getting those remote positions, and getting your coins. So, we all know finding employment after a felony conviction can be challenging. As by the title, I have 4 remote jobs, work from home opportunities that may be more welcoming to individuals with a criminal record. Before we get started, let's note that it is important. It is important that I let you guys know that these opportunities can vary based on the nature of the offense in the industry and the employer's policies. So here are some potential remote job options that could be more accessible for felons regardless of your criminal record. The first one that we have here, we're going to just get right into it. But wait, before we do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment and share with your friends. Like I said, subscribe, share with your friends, and like the video. And comment down below if you have or any questions or any ideas of work from home jobs that you, maybe as a felon, are doing yourself. But let's dive right into this. So the first job I have for you guys is a transcriptionist. So this is the first website that we're going to deal with, which is Transcribe Me, and it's one of the more popular options for transcriptionist jobs, and getting started is pretty easy with this company. This is their website. As you can see here, we're getting more into their pay rate and how all that works out, but before we get there, let me scroll back up here. A lot of you may not know what exactly a transcriptionist is. So, a transcriptionist is someone who listens to an audio or video recording and then types everything that is said with accuracy and provides a clean document free of spelling, grammar, and punctuation errors. So, if you know you're keen on typing pretty fast and you're pretty good at getting everything you're hearing in the system without any errors, then this just might be that remote position for you, that work from home position for you. Now, this seems like something you can do anywhere as long as you have Wi-Fi and a good working system. As far as I know, as you can see, after you fill out the form, you have to pass the test. And of course, we know that's a typing test. Like this has to do with typing and you getting all the information you're hearing into the system and into a document. So you must pass the typing test. The test is fairly simple, and Transcribe Me does not require any previous experience. So if you're concerned that, hey, I might not have experience to do this, that is okay. And as you can see, there is plenty of room for flexibility and career growth, so you won't be just stuck at one position with them if you really want to move up. So let's get into this pay. Now I see that you see that I'm kind of like not trying to get into it too quickly, but as you can see, they have the pay there. A lot of these companies do not have the pay there at all, so it is nice to see that they have theirs. As we can see, while working for Transcribe Me, you'll be transcribing short audio clips, and usually these clips will be about 2 to 4 minutes long. It depends on the industries, but the pay ranges from $15 to $22 per audio hour. So that means each audio you hear per hour is the amount you'll be getting paid. The average of transcription earns $250 per month, with top earners ranking $2,220 per month. You'll be paid by PayPal weekly as well. So this seems like a pretty good company to start with. They're starting with special teams. They're saying here on their website that special teams start with $60 to $70 and up. And that is per audio an hour. So it doesn't matter the amount of work that you are putting in, but we all know that that's how we get paid in this world. So this is one of the first companies that you can sign up for. Hop on their website. It is transcribeme.com. Freelancers right up there. These links will be at the bottom of the description, in the description box somewhere. I'll put it somewhere for you guys to see and get all these links so you can click them yourself and apply. So I don't want to spend too long on this one. Oh, look at that. We have some reviews of how people felt about Transcribe Me. I personally have not used it, but I'm so happy to be able to find out and get more information about it for you guys and give it to you so you guys can know more and apply for yourself. So we see the reviews here, but I'm not going to stay too long on this website because I also have another company that you guys can do, have a little transcriptionist position if that's what you're into, if that is what's working for you. Here is another company. They are called 3Play Media. So 3Play Media is pretty much the same thing as Transcribe Me. Um, you have to be located in the US for this one, and you must be able to type at least 75 words per minute. For Transcribe Me, they didn't really say the amount of words you needed to be able to type. You never know, it could be 35, 25 words per minute or whatever it is. But 3Play Media is based on the project, but they suggest the equivalent is about $10 to $30 per hour, depending on your efficiency. So you'll be able to choose which projects you accept and how much you work. All in all, this is definitely a good freelancing gig. If you are looking to work from home or wherever you are, as long as you have Wi-Fi, you should be able to do this. As you can see, the required qualifications are still as well here. You must be 18 years or older, excellent writing communication skills, and excellent command of English grammar and punctuation, which, once you've gone through high school, you will probably most likely qualify. So you just apply to be an English 3Play transcriptionist. You get to do in your application. If you have an existing application, you go there. But definitely, if you have excellent written communication skills, this here is the position for you. And these are not because these are jobs that you can do on your own time. They are not too big on background check, even though you will probably still be doing a background check. They're just not going to be digging or caring that much about exactly what it was that you did because this has nothing really to do with anything that you. There's no liability here. They won't have to worry about anything going missing because you are just inputting what you hear. So feel free to apply for this one. This was just the first work from home position, remote position that you can do if you're a felon. So now let's move on to the second one. For job number two, we have online tutoring. So if you have expertise in a specific subject, you can offer online tutoring services. And this can be done through tutoring platforms like this one, Varsity Tutors. I also have another one here for you guys as well. But these platforms help you create your own schedule and help you tutor kids from all around the world. There's so many other websites that you can use besides the two I'm going to give you, and there's so many ways you can do this as well. But this is just one of the many few websites that you can do this through, which is Varsity Tutors. So pretty much it is a pretty easy setup, especially if you already have the qualifications in regards to whatever it is you do want to teach and help kids learn about. So as you can see from the top here, you have test prep. You can help kids in high school, K through 8th grade with their exams, graduate school. There's always someone needing help with something, which is why it's such a lucrative position to be in, even if you are a felon. Um, like I said, even if you may have like some school qualifications, you may have your teacher qualifications or whatever it is to be able to be a teacher, but due to your felony, they won't allow you in a classroom. This will be the perfect way for you to still make use of your certificates and all the things that you have that will relate to tutoring kids that may need your help, or even adults, because as you can see, there was test prep here for graduate school entrance exams and for other certifications and license. So, all the way at the bottom here of this website is where you will find out all of the steps you need to take. You will see it here. Let me pop these back up so you guys can see what it looks like when you first get on this page. So you have all this good stuff here for you. So you have how it works. You pretty much complete your application, you do a video interview, and they match you to students who are fit for your experience and preferences. So pretty much you won't be getting any students or kids, or let's just say students, you won't be getting any students who you don't really uh, match with, or they don't need your expertise or your help. You will be matched with people who needs reading help or who needs math help. You're not gonna be um, saying, hey, it's not gonna be your assigned teacher, but they're giving you math kids, two different subjects. You will be matched properly, and then you just start tutoring. Once you get to tutoring and you do more tutoring gigs, is how your pay rate does go. You earn you get paid 2 times a week and opt to work with fewer or more students as you go. Like I was saying, it does state a little bit more further down here that depending on how many students you work with and how well those reviews are, is how you get paid, is how much more you can get paid. So if you're a great tutor, if you're a great teacher, and they're really learning and everyone's happy, then hey, the more money in your pocket, the merrier. Everyone is. And people are passing their tests and getting high scores. Yeah, I don't see why you wouldn't be getting paid well with this kind of gig going on here. This does fall under like the freelancing type of jobs, type of gigs, because it's not like a you get hired and then you have a specific schedule. You still do create your own schedule. It seems like with this, it works around when you are available. So with this, all you would need to apply is your contact information, some education information, and some work experience documentation showing that you've possibly worked with students before assisting them with, whatever it is, the subject that you're saying that you are an expert in. After that, it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to fill out the application and get it on sent over to them. And we went over that pay rate. And if you do not have teaching experience, you still can tutor. That is also another big thing. Um, while teaching experience is great to have, many tutors on our platform do not have a teaching background. That is so good to see because I know a lot of you were like, why is she telling me this? I can't be a tutor. Guess what? There, I have another little bonus for you guys. This is website. Just stay all the way to the end of the video, where if you really want some certifications and you want to brush up on your skills because you feel like you don't qualify, you can do that for free. You can do that. You don't even have to take the certification, just making sure that you know exactly what it is that you're teaching or whatever subject it is. You can always brush up on it yourself. Stay to the end of the video and I will give that website to you. I don't want to spoil it yet. We're not done because we still have a few more other jobs to get through. But back to this one. Another thing here, this is very important, are the restrictions on tutoring if you live in a certain area. So clearly they're stating that they do um, have some limits to where you can tutor and where they have allow contracts for applicants. So it looks like California, Colorado, I don't know where that is, Arkansas, Denver, or all these places. You West Virginia, Vermont, yeah, you may not be able to work with this company, but like I said, this is just one of the many. You can work for, there's so many other like tutoring websites. Matter of fact, I have one more for you guys. Let me get to it. Drum roll, please. Our next one is care.com. So care.com is another tutoring website. This one is remote, but you can also um, meet and choose and find your own um, whoever needs you, whoever needs your expertise. It's not like tutor application. It's not like the other one. It's not like varsity tutors where they go ahead and they find you those students. These ones you can kind of go out and look for yourself and choose your own rate. As you can see, some people are looking for a reading tutor. And the prices are starting at just $40 to $50. That's not bad. And as you can see, this is in Miami, Florida. So it gives you that location and stuff like that because maybe it is somewhere where you can meet up at the library and get that tutoring done and possibly get even paid cash. We're going to find that out. If anyone has worked for this company or is working with care.com and you have some experience, feel free to leave that in the comment box below because there's going to be questions and I just don't know everything. But as you can see here, this is another good platform where you can, you say looking for math tutor in Hialeah. I'm not even in Miami. I don't know why it's giving me that location, but it's all good in this hood because hey, maybe I do need a tutor. I might have to go. I don't. I mean, when do we, like I said, this is why this is so lucrative. When do we not need more help and assistance in some information and with things that, we're just not that great at? Remember, not only kids need tutors, adults need tutors as well. Many adults are in college and it's just like, hey, I don't get this and I need help. So if you know you're like a college professor and you have some credibility there, then I would definitely suggest, taking advantage of these two websites like these. You can do tutoring, and I'm even noticing that they have different positions that you can even apply for outside of tutoring. That's why care.com is so great. But the fact that they have their own tutoring section is amazing. You put in your zip code, and they start matching you with people as well. But for the most part, the average rate for this one is $20 an hour as of this month. Actually, that's pretty good to see because that they're updating their information so that you know this is a legit company. I know it doesn't look too legit, it's like Indeed, but different. They have an average star rating for tutors is 4.7, which is really good. They're very credible in the sense of people using their websites and actually benefiting from it. As you can see, just like some of our other tutor friends here, um, yep, you got to do a background check, but guess what? This isn't one of those positions where it's going to be like, oh my gosh, you have something on your background, so you're cut. Nope, there's still so much room for growth, even if you have that felon on your criminal record. Okay, this is not something that will stop you right there. And even if so, even if this company happens to change their policies, and they do, there are many other companies that you can also work with. So as you can see, this review here from Raven, she's in Orlando. She has 6 years experience and she's a second grade teacher and she's available to tutor. So even actual teachers are using this website to show you how it works and how it varies from all sorts of different people. We have plenty of more reviews of all sorts of different people, all sorts of different kind of tutors, showing how they've had great experiences with this site, or even just near your home. You don't have to go too far out every day to some corporate office. This would be great for you, even if you are a felon. So, enough of this job. Let's move on to job number 3, which is almost kind of the same but slightly different. Let's get on into it. So, for job number 3, we have freelance writing. One of the websites that you could be a freelancer. You could do exactly whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is that you're good at. They have a whole array of different like jobs and opportunities that, can hire you once you make your profile and put up all the work that you qualify to do, that you can do. And, even if you have a portfolio going on, this is kind of what this website is to help you with as well, to create that portfolio and build that portfolio and get people rolling on in based off of what the work that you showed that you can do. So if you want, you can go up here and click find work. Not saying you specifically have to be a writer, it's just one of the many job opportunities that you can choose from. As you can see over there, let me see if I can get to it. Um, you could do design and creative, finance and accounting, admin and customer support, sales, marketing. We already talked about writing and translation and how easy and simple that is. And the reason why this is one of those jobs on this list is because nowadays we have AI, so things are really made to be done simple and easier for us nowadays. You can get things done a lot quicker. It does not take as much time. Will you have to invest some money? Possibly, but it will be worth it because guess what? With these writing and translations, there's systems and ways where you can just set it all up. You can have your computer read the text to you, and or type it in for you. There's so many different ways. It's just for you to look for that information. But Upwork is a really good one of them. I only say one of them because, of course, I have another one for you. And of course, there are many other freelancing websites that you guys can use. even if you're a felon, I'm telling you, these are more so, um, these are not contract jobs, even though they can become contract jobs. Let's go back really quickly. You have the admin and customer support, for example. If you wanted to do that, click here. I'm a freelancer looking for work. Apply as a freelancer. Do your application. I already have an account, so I'm going to see if I can log in just to give you guys just a little gist of what it looks like when you do possibly get a contract, or if you were looking to get a contract with, customer support company that is here on Upwork. Uh, so as you can see, we've logged in, and these are the jobs that you can take advantage of. You have, I know, don't be scared of these hourly rates. Sometimes they do change. You can also set, this is why I love this website, you can set your own budget, not your own budget, but your own pay rate that you would like to get paid, and people will see that and be like, okay, I can work with that, and they will further on the process of hiring you. But I have read many of your reviews, watched many videos, gotten so much information and hearing from other people about how a lot of times they start here on Upwork or on Fiverr, and then it ends up turning into a contract thing, and it flows perfectly for them. It's like, oh, yep, started the gig here, but then it turns into a forever thing. Now that's perfect. Now that is great right there. Not saying that it's just because it happened for them, it won't happen for you. Guess what? It will. It will. You just gotta put in the work, show them what you have and what it is that you can do, and do what you're doing. Do great at what it is that you are doing. So we see here, this one is like just a simple gig for 10 minutes, a virtual assistant. It's allowing beginners to apply. Uh, as you can see, they're being very clear on that pay rate starting at $10. But like I said, it starts at $10 does not mean it's gonna end right there. They could like your work and they would want you to be their virtual assistants continuously. You never know. But the fact that they're looking for entry level is always a plus, because that's how you, with what these freelancing websites, that is really how you build some rep on here. As you can see, another main thing is always look for the payment verified and your stars in regards to who it is you're going to work with, the company you're going to work with, whatever it is. As you can see, the one above is unverified and is offering to pay about $20 to $30 an hour. As usual, we'll all jump on that, but we want to be aware of scams, because, just like regular jobs have scamming, phishing links, whatever, trying to get people's information. You don't want to fall for the same thing on a freelancing website, because it is at your own risk. But just that is a little heads up. Pay attention to your unverifieds and how much money they've spent. As you can see, this company has spent well over $30K. They're in the United States. They have over 50 proposals, and you can see exactly what it is that you'll be getting into: some online chat support, email support, customer service, email communication, virtual assistants, real estate, and it even tells you that they can pay you $60 per week for start, but it will increase, like I was saying before, because let me tell you, nothing is set in stone with these companies, not even with only with these companies, but just in life. So do not be like, oh my gosh, I have this felony on my record. What am I going to do? Get online, like I'm showing you here. We're going to heart this because, hey, maybe I want to do that. But you see, like, watch, like, look at that, 5 to 10 proposals, and their payment verified. They've spent over 100K. This might be the gig for you. I wouldn't say, yes, tell them about your criminal record. Some of these freelancing companies may not be not drug testing, but they may not be doing heavy background checks, which may be a win for you. So definitely take advantage of that. So this is one of the websites. I'm not going to stay too long on this one. Let's move on to Fiverr. Fiverr, everyone knows Fiverr. This is another big, great freelancing website. If you're good at anything, if you can do anything, involving a computer, then this is probably the site for you. They even have AI services at the back here that wasn't here before, not always. But you could do some graphic design if you know you can create a good logo. If you know you can do some illustrations, some portraits, some cartoons if you're good at drawing, if you're good at 3D stuff, merchandise and architect. There's like I said, there's an array of different opportunities you can choose from and different jobs you can choose from, as long as you have some sort of like a portfolio or something like that to show them and put on there and display your work, then you will be getting like gigs like hotcakes once you are marketing and promoting yourself properly. Not saying that this is all instant, it will take some time, but these are just one of the many two websites out of the many that will also assist you in getting into any which way may work for you in regards to still making money, even though you have a felony on your background. Like I said, if you know you're good at NFTs, you're good at editing videos, making YouTube thumbnails, this would be the site for you. You go up there, you show them all the 5 YouTube thumbnails you've made in the year, and hey, you may get some buyers due to the work that you have done. I keep saying that because that is as simple as it gets. So now on to our next, our last but not least, work from home job, remote job that you can do even if you are a felon is working for, nope, it's not doing music and audio. Is working for a company like Sitel. And I really want to show you guys this company because they are now found ever. They changed their company names. If you guys want me to Google it and show you it, where they literally approved, yeah, they're the same company now. They're merged. Don't go in there. You can type in Sitel, but you're gonna get found ever. We'll go over to their website in a minute, but I just want to show you guys how even on right now we're on Indeed. We're going to use Indeed to verify if some of these jobs accept felons or not. And because, people ask questions, and of course, you're going to find out. So, as you can see, you have 15 upvotes on yes, they hired me. And that is probably coming from a felon. And as you can see, the question is, does Sitel hire felons for customer service positions? That's right. Our last job number 4 is customer service positions. So there are so many different customer service positions out there available for everyone to dabble in despite your background check, your criminal record. Some companies hire remote customer service representatives to handle inquiries, complaints, and support via phone, email, or chats. And these roles often require good communication skills and can be a good fit for individuals with customer-oriented mindset. So, if you know you have a good customer-oriented mindset and you love to assist people and you know you're good at that and it comes effortless to you, then this might be one of the companies that works well for you. It says this one says here that they do not hire felons. They do exclude certain charges with the correct paperwork. But like I said, that is with any job, especially when you're going into this corporate America route. They're going to be looking at certain things. As far as I know, many of these companies, they will look as far as 8 years back. I've heard 15 years back, 18 years back, but majority of these companies that I ever mentioned to you will only be going back as far as 8 years. Um, if you've done something in the current recent, then it's probably likely you're not going to get that job. But that's why I gave you guys so many other freelancing options because we do not want to restrict ourselves to just corporate everyday 9 to 5 when you have so many other routes. But back to this one here with Found Ever. As you can see here, yep, someone says that their robbery was 7 years ago and was released from prison 1 year and a half. And he wants to know would they hire him. He got 3 upvotes, which lets me know that 3 and the 15 included up here, people are for sure that they hire felons. So this is a good sign. Oh, finally we have one here that says yes they do. Sitel is a felon-friendly company. I know of a coach with 2 felonies for grand theft and several agents with felonies, even one with attempted murder. She stabbed her sister. Okay, we didn't need that. But since it's in Florida, everything is public record, and that's also another thing. This one got 21 upvotes. That is a lot of upvotes. That definitely clears up that question on if found ever, which is also known as Sitel. Let's head on over to their website. Here they are. So they are among the customer service world. You know, these companies work with other companies, they partner with them, so you never know what you may be getting hired on for, even though you're applying for a customer care role. So you want to go to, let's see, where can we find it? So, like I said, you could be doing a variety of jobs. So you see, you could be doing some healthcare because they have contact centers, um, doing flexible work there. You could be working with a bank. You could be working with about any companies. So you would want to go over to your Found Ever website here. Click that. Um, So once this here is your Found Ever website, which is also known as Sitel, which is now Found Ever. I'm going to stress that because I know I'm probably going to get questions like, "Wait, you said Sitel, but I don't see that. Google is not giving me that. I'm getting a different company." Well, you heard it here. They are now Found Ever, and that's my last time saying it. Okay. So now if you guys want to apply for them, you just hit your careers button here, and then you'll be on their website where you can apply for jobs, look for jobs. Um, Clearly, they must hire in any country. Oh yeah, you can apply. You can live anywhere and apply. Today we're gonna do United States. So these are the states that they're hiring in. See, right here is what we're gonna click: remote work at home jobs, because this is what is gonna benefit you guys today. This is what we want. This is what we're looking for. These are the roles that they have. So once you have the qualifications, or even if you don't, a lot of these work from home jobs do um, they do work with beginners because guess what? They're going to train you regardless. I always tell people, no matter what job it is, even if you have no experience, they're going to train you anyway, so apply. I would recommend that even if you have a felon on your record, on your criminal record, that you stick with the healthcare world because normally there isn't much issues with you getting you qualifying, your background wouldn't conflict with anything. You would not want to go for this financial customer service role because, you know, many times if they see that there's something on your record, they're going to be like you're not trustworthy to deal with people's financial information, like their bank, their card, and stuff like that. But healthcare, I mean, you might have some card, transactions and stuff like that, but it will be highly limited. I would definitely recommend you guys, like I said in the beginning of the video, doing something, working in an industry that will not require you to have a clean slate and nothing on your record at all. That would be setting yourself up for failure. Another website that I have here, other than Found Ever, is Aerotech. Aerotech is another one of those great companies that you can also work for from home if you wanted to. Yes, they are felon friendly. There we go. Once again, we love Indeed because they do. You can always have these company reviews, and you can always just type in the company and scroll through their Q&A here, right up here, right over here. You can always just click that and find out, or type in the question, and Google usually transfers you over to Indeed once other people have asked. And of course, we know other people have asked because we are all wondering. Even if you are not the specific felon and you just know someone who is a felon, this here video might be that information that they needed. And of course, not all of us knew that Indeed had company reviews like this available for all. So here it is on this channel for you to see. If you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like the subscribe button. I said like the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and smash that like button. But as you can see here, many employees have records, including myself. Employment opportunities are based off of grit, not past. So, like I said, you want to make sure you have all the requirements, you have the credentials. It is something that you might have done before so that they will more likely take you on onto their team with no problem. But they have several jobs. They do a criminal background check, but I would assume it would depend on where you were placed to work. Like I keep saying, that definitely matters, so definitely look for jobs that more caters to what you are actually capable of doing. So that is all the videos that is all the so those are all of the 4 work from home remote jobs that you can do even if you are a felon, regardless of your criminal background. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or any recommendations or any ideas for any other felons out there, go ahead and leave it in the comment section. And I hope you guys have a great day and enjoyed the content. Stay tuned for my next video. Bye. Tay Money out.